Hey guys, how you doing this afternoon? Hey guys, I got a quick conversation I want to have with you guys. I keep hearing about individuals doing irresponsible things financially. And you guys know I like to talk about real life experiences that we can relate to so we don't make these same dumb financial mistakes. Now, this one is kind of sensitive, but it needs to be talked about. So I was talking to a buddy of mine today, right? And he told me he had a death in the family. He had a cousin that passed away, right? He wasn't really that close to the cousin, but no, he just mentioned, he may have to, if he's able to afford it, he's going to have to go to the funeral. Funeral was like 4 hours away. But guys, he told me his cousin was 55 years old. Let me say that again. 55 years old and had no life insurance. Guys, how are we walking around in our 30s and 40s and 50s with no damn life insurance? How does this keep happening? I don't understand it. That's one of the most basic financial responsibilities anyone has. Having life insurance on yourself. Guys, when I turned 21, my mom had a policy on me when I was younger, right? When I turned 21, my mom made me the owner of my life insurance policy, and I've kept that policy intact till this day at 53. I've even upped the policy. I don't understand. I heard this is going on 2 or 3 years ago. I heard about people dying with no life insurance, and I was like, man, that's still happening? And I guess it's still happening today. People are still dying with no life insurance. Guys, that is one of the most basic financial responsibilities we have, is maintaining life insurance on us. So when we die, someone doesn't have to have the burden of coming up with money and GoFundMe's and have to bury us. I must see this on Facebook at least once a week. At least once a week, guys. I see someone having to do a GoFundMe for a funeral because of a lack of life insurance. I actually had a cousin that passed away a couple months ago. I wasn't really close to him, but his family had to put together a GoFundMe for life to bury him. Guys, we need to have life insurance on us. I don't care what you're doing. If you do not have life insurance, guys, go out and get some life insurance on you. Now I understand if you have some if you can't be insured. Like my ex-wife, she couldn't be privately insured because she had some medical issues, but she had it through work. So I understand if you're running into that problem. But if there's nothing wrong with you, you have no health issues or anything like that, get you some damn life insurance, people. That is the most basic of financial responsibility that we all have. It's just maintaining life insurance, guys. Please go get some life insurance. Guys, I was talking to an employee of mine today at work, and she told me she was asking me, if she can get set days off and things of that nature because her husband is out of work, having some medical issues. So she needs to go pick up a second job. Guys, people out here are hurting these days, guys. Guys, people are struggling these days, guys. Guys, it's not cute in 2025 to be in debt. It's not cute not having life insurance. Guys, it's not cute being in debt, having a car that you can't afford to pay for, and that car is keeping you broke. It's not cute having credit card debt, guys, and you keep rolling over credit card charges because you can't pay the credit card off every single month. That's not funny these days, guys. It's not funny to not have savings. So if something happens, you don't have any money that you can go grab. It's not funny to be in personal loan debt, guys, because you can't manage your money. It's not cute, guys, to be living paycheck to paycheck because you can't manage your money and live on a budget and live at your means. Guys, it's not cute being financially irresponsible. Guys, we need to make sure we get our financial lives in order because times are only going to get harder. Times are only going to get harder, guys. When I was talking to this employee today, I agreed to give her set days off because I believe in working with my employees, especially good employees. But like she said, being on one income and now her husband is out of work, life is really hard. It was already hard with two incomes. So now life is going to be really hard on her with one income. Guys, we have to make sure our financial life is in order. We got to make sure we're living on a budget. We're living at our means. We're paying down our debts. And we're trying to save and invest. Guys, I was investing while I was paying down my debt. Some financial advisors don't recommend that. Some financial coaches like DR doesn't recommend that. But people have reached out to me, from the channel, and I said, you know what? I would do both. Because right now, as the market is rising, you cannot afford to miss out on these gains. You gotta be in the market, guys. Guys, if you can't buy an index fund, if buying an index fund is too much money for you, go to Fidelity. This is just my advice, guys. Go to Fidelity. Open up a brokerage account and start off buying ETFs. I opened up a Fidelity brokerage account today as a play account just to build some money in on the side. I got my two big dog accounts on my S&P 500 index, my 401k at work, and then my total stock market index, VTSAX with Vanguard, my Roth. Those are my two big dogs. So open up my Fidelity account at the end of March just because I have some extra money. So I was like, I might as well let this money grow another way. So I bought me some ETFs, SPLG. Those ETFs, guys, today I looked, they were $73 an ETF. I get paid every 2 weeks. I buy 3 to 4 ETFs every 2 weeks, guys. About 270, 80 bucks. Guys, start investing. They say the S&P 500, guys, may grow to 7,000 points by the end of this year. Guys, that means it's on pace for another 15 to 20% gain. Another 15 to 20% gain the S&P could have this year in 2025. It was already up 25% in 2024. So guys, it's not cute to be struggling financially, guys, in 2025. Get your financial life in order, guys. Get on the 4 financial principles. Get on a budget. Live at your means. Pay down your debts. Save an emergency fund, some type of liquid savings, and start investing, guys. That's imperative in 2025. And get life insurance if you don't have life insurance. So guys, just wanted to have this quick conversation with you guys. Guys, we're on the road to 10K. Remember to like the video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I'm out here.